In this video, we're going to install Windows Server 2012 R2 into VMware's Workstation 12 Pro Edition. What we're going to do is this is just a base install of Server 2012 Datacenter Edition, getting ready to create a virtual lab that will contain 2 domain controllers and at least one Windows 10, if not multiple Windows version clients. So let's go ahead and get started. From the home screen, all we need to do is click Create New Virtual Machine. We'll say Next. We'll use the typical settings. And then we just browse to where our ISO file. So in my case, my ISO file is going to be out here under Software and Drivers. We'll go down here to Server 2012 R2, and I'm going to grab my legal copy, by the way, my official copy for a lab install. So I'll grab that and say Next. Now at this point, I need to put in a username, which I will, and a complex password. That's a good password. And I'm going to pause this video while I put my Windows product key in. So once I put the key in, I just chose Next at the bottom of the screen, and here I'm going to go ahead and name this. I'm going to do this all in a domain called Master It in Minutes, Master IT in Minutes. So I'm going to call this machine my MIIM DC for domain controller 0001. Why 4 places? Because that way, if I needed to, I could have 9,099 machines, whether they be servers, whatever the case may be. So this is going to be MIIM DC001. And since this is the virtual machine name, I'm going to go ahead and put in Server 2012 R2 DC for Data Center. And then, of course, it is a 64-bit. So this way, if I really need to know, what the operating system is in my virtual machine, it's going to be easy to find. I'm going to choose the default location now, which is just going to put these under my documents, under the subfolder virtual machines. I'll choose Next. Now at this point, because I'm not going to be moving these around, this isn't a production environment, I'm going to just create a single file. Now, this file, by the way, is dynamically expandable, so it's not going to allocate a set 60 gigs of space in the file for this machine. It's going to grow as the machine needs to grow. In a production environment, this would not be the choice because when it continues to grow, that file size has to grow, and it's not as efficient in a production environment. So make sure that if you're doing this for production machines, that you follow the best practices. You'll choose Next. Here's my machine. The only thing I'm going to change right now is going to be my custom hardware. Let me make this to where you all can see it there. At this point, because I'm doing the install, I'm going to put this up to 8 gig and close this. Once I'm done, I can back off that memory, but I'm just going to apply a lot of memory as the install completes. I'll choose Finish, and at this point, it's going to open up the machine. It's going to start reading and be ready to go. I'll go ahead and pause between steps so this video doesn't get too lengthy. So as you can see, it is firing up and preparing for the install. Here we are. It's completing the Windows file and getting ready for the installation and progressing through the installation process. I'm going to go ahead and pause until it's complete with this step and is finishing up. Now my installation, as you can see, is progressing rather quickly, and the reason that is because I'm on a machine that is completely solid state. So loading a virtual machine onto solid state goes rather quick. You might need to have a little bit more patience if you're using older technology such as standard hard drives. Alright, so as you can see, it's finished. It's going ahead and rebooting, getting ready to complete the install. My VMware tools are being installed automatically for this virtual machine. And as you can see in the background, my Windows server is ready to go. Once everything's configured, it's going to go ahead and restart, give me the login screen, and I'll be ready to complete the base server installation of assigning a static IP address, changing the computer name from the default name given in the installation, and be ready to go. So as you can see, I'm at this screen. I'll go up and give it the Control-Alt-Delete. I'll log in for the first time using my complex secure password, and I'm ready to go. It'll open up Server Manager by default. Here's my server, my tools, and I'm ready for the next step. Hopefully this helps. Take care, and we'll talk soon.